Once upon a time, in the ancient city of Ur in Mesopotamia, there lived a man named Abraham. He was born into a family of idol worshippers, where the knowledge of the one true God had been lost. Little did Abraham know that his life would become a remarkable tale of faith, obedience, and blessings that would impact generations to come. One day, as Abraham went about his daily life, he heard a voice deep within him. It was the voice of God, calling him to leave behind his homeland, his family, and everything familiar to embark on a journey to a land that God would show him. God promised to make Abraham a great nation, bless him, and make his name renowned throughout the earth. Filled with trust and obedience, Abraham gathered his wife Sarah, his nephew Lot, and all their belongings, and set out on a remarkable adventure. They journeyed through the vast deserts and treacherous terrains, guided solely by their faith in the promises of God. Along the way, Abraham encountered challenges and tests of his faith, but each time, he remained steadfast, relying on God's guidance and provision. As Abraham traveled, God reaffirmed his covenant with him, promising that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars in the sky and that all the nations of the earth would be blessed through him. This covenant became the foundation of Abraham's faith, driving him forward despite the uncertainties and trials he faced. However, Abraham's journey was not without its share of difficulties. When famine struck the land, he sought refuge in Egypt. Fearing for his life, Abraham presented his wife Sarah as his sister to Pharaoh, which led to her being taken into Pharaoh's household. But God intervened, sending plagues upon Pharaoh and his household, revealing the truth and delivering Sarah back to Abraham. Abraham's faith and trust in God were further tested when he and Lot had to part ways due to conflicts arising from their increasing wealth and livestock. Abraham, displaying his selflessness and wisdom, allowed Lot to choose the land he desired, and he settled in the land of Canaan. It was in Canaan that God appeared to Abraham once again, promising to give the land to his descendants as an everlasting possession. As years passed, Abraham and Sarah faced a seemingly insurmountable obstacle. They remained childless, and Sarah was beyond the age of bearing children. Doubt crept into their hearts, but God remained faithful to his promise. In their old age, God miraculously blessed them with a son named Isaac. This miraculous birth became a testament to God's faithfulness and Abraham's unwavering trust. However, God's ultimate test of Abraham's faith was yet to come. God called upon Abraham to sacrifice his beloved son Isaac as a burnt offering on Mount Moriah. Although this request seemed unfathomable, Abraham's faith remained resolute. He obediently prepared for the sacrifice, but just as he raised the knife to slay his son, an angel of the Lord intervened, staying his hand. God had seen Abraham's faithfulness and provided a ram as a substitute sacrifice. Abraham's act of faith and obedience earned him the title Father of Faith. He became a shining example for future generations, showing them what it meant to trust God wholeheartedly. God renewed his covenant with Abraham, promising that through his offspring, all nations would be blessed. Abraham's story reminds us of the power of faith, obedience, and the incredible blessings that come from trusting in God's promises. His legacy continued through his descendants, shaping the history of Israel and laying the foundation for the birth of Jesus Christ, the ultimate fulfillment of God's promise of blessings to all nations. Abraham's journey serves as an inspiring tale, teaching us that with unwavering faith and obedience, we can overcome obstacles, experience God's faithfulness, and leave a lasting legacy of blessings for future generations.